Google's March 2025 core update has been announced. This was Google's statement about it from less than 24 hours ago. Today we released the March 2025 core update to Google Search. This is a regular update designed to better surface relevant, satisfying content for searchers from all types of sites. We also continue our work to surface more content from creators through a series of improvements throughout this year. Some have already happened. Additional ones will come later, and that is all that they said, and everyone's talking about it. This is what happened during the March update last year, Google's March 2024 update. Some guy posted, and this went viral. The person said, and this is, again, March 2024 update. The person said, every content site I can think of has been obliterated. I sold a few sites in 2022/2023. Now they're all obliterated. I'm browsing Flippa for ideas and checking the site's traffic. All obliterated. It's much harder to find a content site that has not seen a 50 to 95% reduction in traffic than to find one that has. I'm looking at old competitors. Obliterated. I'm looking at old inspiration/big blogs I read about, case studies, etc. They've all been crushed. I'm not trying to spread fear, but it's truly alarming what I'm seeing. The guy says obliterated like 5 times, and he's like, I'm not trying to spread fear. It's so strange to browse through 10 to 20 sites of different sizes, put them all into Ahrefs, and see the exact same massive decline in traffic this past year. I saw one just now on Flippa that I liked. Good niche and a cool brandable domain. Checked Ahrefs, it's lost 95% of traffic and looks dreadful now. That poor owner is trying to sell a year too late. So that was the March update 1 year ago. And actually, at the beginning of this update, a few days ago, I had a huge spike down for one of my sites, which is a content site. All of my bottom of funnel sites, compact keyword sites that do bottom of funnel SEO and just do bottom of funnel SEO or focus way more on search intent, those sites have been fine. Throughout the years, fine, updates come and go, and they've been fine. With this recent update, it hit one of my sites, traffic went down, and now today traffic is better than it was before. So the traffic went down, stayed down for a few days, and then went way back up. So Google said that we will continue our work to surface more content from creators through a series of improvements throughout this year. What does that mean? Well, first, here's what other people, before I even go there, here's what other people are saying. Barry Schwartz, Rusty Brick of Search Engine Roundtable said that there's been a lot of volatility. So a lot of other people were experiencing volatility, just like me. People are wondering if AI content sites will be penalized. Somebody said his affiliate sites had a really good week. And other people just like me said that the update started a couple of days ago. So do I think this update will be as bad as last year, where every content site is getting obliterated? I don't. I think, this is my prediction. I think the bloodshed happened last year. I do think there will be a lot of pain this year, as there's always a lot of pain with these updates. I think if you are practicing proper SEO, if you're going after the right keywords that are not super competitive, that are at the bottom of the funnel, that are overlooked, that just bring you tons of sales because they're at the bottom of the funnel and they're overlooked, you're not going to see any dramatic performance differences on those keywords. In fact, you might be able to rank even easier. I think we're going to see an even bigger increase in content from YouTube Shorts. Actually, I can tell you a personal anecdote. I joined some YouTube program for creators. The program was pushing so hard for creators to use reusevideo.com, which I'm their biggest affiliate. I talked to the founder on text message, and YouTube was pushing creators to use this tool to have all of their videos from TikTok, from Instagram Reels, also come out on YouTube Shorts. Why is that? It's because Google is recommending short form mobile video in the SERPs. And I've talked about this all the time. There was one keyword, I think it was link echoes SEO, and I rank for 3 out of the 4 top positions for that keyword. Just using video, short form mobile video. And I rank above all of the articles about the phenomenon of link echoes in SEO. Video is getting pushed hard. And I've seen this for the last year. Video is getting pushed hard. And so This YouTube program is like, everyone make sure all your videos are coming out to YouTube Shorts. You know why? Because Google would rather share the video from YouTube Shorts. The same video would rather share that same video from YouTube Shorts than it would TikTok or Instagram Reels. So I think we're going to see video continue to be shown in the search engine results pages. I don't think Google prioritizing Reddit and other user-generated content is going to go away. Reddit is being gamed. I think they will become better at finding the people who are gaming it. This might age poorly, and I said this to Bill Hartzer, who's a legendary SEO who came on this show a few weeks ago, or maybe it was last week. It was last week. Came on the show last week, and I said to him, I think Google will put in AI content detection tools. Right now, it's too expensive. The costs are dramatically decreasing. And you will see that sites that have, 80% plus AI generation, maybe even less than that, maybe 50%, those might get a penalization, or those pages just might not get indexed or de-indexed. They might be de-indexed. Google has said that it is going to prioritize original content. That was in an earlier message that came among the same time that people who were hit with the helpful content update were saying their sites came back. The people who were saying their sites came back were people who started actually doing more original SEO. What does original SEO look like? It means you're not only going after the same keywords that everybody else is going after, like the best of keywords, which are great keywords, but those shouldn't be the only keywords you're going after. You're not only going after lists of products. You have a brand, and then the brand has a site, instead of you have a site and then the site has a brand. Maybe you're putting, I talk about this one all the time, maybe you're putting too long didn't reads at the beginning of your posts and pages. So you have a top of funnel piece of content where you're explaining something to somebody, how, when, what. You just give them the answer right away with a TLDR at the top of the post that's one sentence long. People can get their answer just there. You're reducing pogo sticking. Pogo sticking is when somebody lands on a page from the search results, they don't get what they want, they go back to the search results, they go into another page, hopefully getting what they want. And then maybe they leave that page and look for another page. That's pogo sticking. They're going in and out of pages, trying to find an answer, trying to find a solution. But you are satisfying search intent. You are thinking about search intent, satisfying search intent. And so searchers, visitors are not pogo sticking. They're not bouncing. They're getting what they want. People are getting to your page. They're clicking. Again, you give people their answer in the above the fold content. I think that's so important. I think it's super overlooked, super important, is to just give the answer that searchers want in the above the fold content. That means before searchers start scrolling. When people start scrolling, that's below the fold. Give them the answer in the above the fold content. And if it's a bottom of funnel SEO landing page, give them a call to action button right there. They click it, it takes them to another page. Google sees that. Google's like, okay, this is pretty good. The searcher's coming to the page. They're seeing something that they want. They're clicking, and then they're interacting a little bit. I think original looking sites, original looking layouts, or just layouts that don't look like the status quo. Like, if you search for a recipe and you come across some recipe blog and it's just so much fluff and filler, and then there's so many other sites copying that framework, or you're looking for the best product in some category. You come across a page saying the best products in this category, and it's very clear that the author didn't do their research or didn't actually try this. And then that format was copied a lot too. I think Google's getting a lot better at sniffing that stuff out, and pages that look like this, they're not going to perform as well. So that's avoiding the status quo. Google again said original content, and I really do believe that. The bottom of funnel SEO method, the compact keywords method, is a lot more original than what many content sites are doing. Very few SEOs are targeting their keywords with 400 to 500 word pages. Most of them are using pages that are way longer than they should be, stuffed with stuff that the searcher doesn't care about at all, or that doesn't satisfy search intent. The searcher already knows it, or the solution or the answer is not being given above the fold. So I think Google is going to get better at finding sites that are not satisfying search intent. I think a lot of creators are also getting better at satisfying search intent, and so they will be prioritized. And the last thing is Google's talking about creators, original content, but especially creators. Google has been, for a while now, has been moving a lot more towards engagement metrics. It was shown during the API leak last year that Google can measure a lot with Google Chrome. And so if you're making content or pages or posts that searchers are engaging with, that are actually scrolling, or they're clicking to new pages, they're trying stuff on the site, they're not bouncing, that's positive engagement that they're not bouncing. If you're doing that stuff and you have high engagement metrics, that's going to perform really well. And a lot of creators are doing that, not just with their websites, but with their videos, with their posts on different forums. So we're going to see that prioritized more too. And this is really just day one of the March 2025 update. So we're going to see a lot more things coming over the next couple of weeks and months. But that's my prediction. Like I said, my bottom of funnel sites have not been, my performance has not been touched for years. It's only gone up, actually. No decreases. Whereas the top of funnel sites, you see lots of fluctuations, you see hits, you see decreases, and you see that from a lot of other people who have content sites. So I think right now is such a great time to be selling stuff with SEO, products or services, even affiliate products, but not in the way that they were sold before with a content site, but actually maybe you make a site around a product or a category of products. And instead of just selling it with top of funnel content, you're actually making bottom of funnel sales pages for your affiliate products. But overall, now is a great time to be selling stuff with SEO, making money with SEO. I'm still very bullish on SEO, as I've shown so many times on this show. My bottom of funnel SEO landing pages are ranking on ChatGPT, they're ranking on Grok, they're ranking on Gemini, and video is getting pushed. It is a great time to be creating and putting out content, the right type of content. Satisfy search intent, have positive engagement metrics. Don't just copy the cookie cutter, old school SEO strategies that aren't working anymore that were hit by the helpful content update. And that's all that I got on episode 618 of The Edwards Show. This is my daily digital marketing podcast, 618 days in a row doing this show. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.